teacher Gerald and all the students here are very welcoming, as well as teacher Cash. And then the booklets also make it very fun.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gerald, and today I have
Trystan.
So can you tell us your school and as well as your level?
I'm from Sec 2 and I'm from SGI.
Okay. So recently Trystan did very well for his exam, and I approached him, asked him whether he's okay to share with us how he did it, how he prepared for this exam, and most importantly, the tips that he have for people watching this video. So we're gonna start. So can you just share with us first what grade you scored in your most recent exam?
I scored A1 for my WA2.
Right. And before you came to the center, could you describe to me what was your relationship like with math, what was your trajectory like with math, and how you have been faring before you actually joined us?
So like in primary school, I liked math a lot, but then like in secondary school, our math teacher I don't really like her a lot, so I lost interest in math a lot. Then end of year last year, I didn't do very well, as well as WA1 this year. Then after I joined A1 Math Academy, I feel like teacher Gerald made my relationship with math like much better and like made it more interesting.
And can you maybe share with us the difference like in the way that math was being taught to you here versus like in school? Yeah.
I feel like in school, my teacher just went through a lot of like textbook questions, didn't really teach you how to answer the questions, and a lot of presentation marks also I also deducted a lot of presentation marks, and I had a lot of careless mistakes last time. But at the center, teacher just goes through a lot of questions. They actually come out in the exam, and like, he really goes through all the fundamentals before he goes to the hard questions, so you're prepared in the exam.
That's right. And given that you did so well for your recent exam, right? Okay, so we just focus on the most recent exam, right? Can you share with us how you actually prepared for this recent exam, the resources you use, and the approach that you had, like the strategy going into the paper?
So in class, I tried my best to finish as much questions as I could. Then if I couldn't, I would go home, then I'll finish up and try and do all the questions that I couldn't finish in class or like I was unable to do. So I'll just do that. Then if I felt like I didn't have enough practice, I'll go to the online portal and do some of the questions and listen to the lessons again.
And just by doing that, it was sufficient enough to actually get you that A, right?
Yeah, it's just a lot of repeated practice on even the easy questions that help me like score my A1.
Correct. So it's all about just practicing again and again and again, right?
Yeah.
And that's absolutely true. So the last thing that I wanted to ask is, apart from just coming here to learn, right? Of course, you come here to learn math and everything, but apart from coming here, what is something else that you enjoy about attending classes here, the teachers, or maybe even like the friends you make over here?
Yeah, so like the people here are also very welcoming because I joined only in like after term 1. So I thought it would be a bit nerve-wracking because like, it's new people, new teacher. But like teacher Gerald and all the students here are very welcoming, as well as teacher Cash. And then the booklets also make it very fun.
Yeah, so some context is that we always play Bookit after class, right? At the end of every class, be it just doing Bookit topics like math topics or like general knowledge, so on and so forth lah. Yeah, so that's something that we try to do every lesson for them lah. So the last thing before we wrap up this video is, if let's say someone else from SGI is watching this, or maybe potential future students, right, who are like Sec 2 watching this, what's one piece of advice you have for them to sort of like survive school or to do well in exams?
I would say just practicing like, the homework that teacher gives you is generally not enough because like exam questions have a much bigger horizon of like big, not just topics but also like questions are much harder sometimes. So I feel like at A1 Math Academy it really helped me because there was more exposure to like, harder topics that I didn't know.
Yes. And with that, we come to the end of this interview. Thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.